Hi everyone, Joe here. Well, Mahatma Gandhi is a renowned figure in world history, and his ideas of peacefulness are legendary, and what he was able to accomplish is really absolutely phenomenal. His ideas were actually very simple and came from the positive position in his heart and mind and soul. And so here are 10 of his best ideas and advice. And it's a little dark in here, so I'm hoping that I can read part of these and explain what they are. And number one is learn to forgive your friends as well as your enemies. And this is a principle you can find in just about any of the world's religion, is just to forgive. Is when we harbor resentments and things, we're really only hurting ourselves. So we need to learn to forgive ourselves as well as other people, and then not to harbor that resentment, and we are free. We are free to really expand on the love that we have for other humankind. So Gandhi's actual words were, "The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong." So, wow. And again, the weak would always be resentful. They would not have it within themselves to forgive. And when you forgive, it all goes away. I mean, yes, and you have to forgive yourself as well, because you took part in that. And it only hurts you when you don't forgive. So pay attention to that. And Gandhi said, "An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind." Wow. Again, very, very profound and very, very positive. The second one, realize that no one is perfect. And this is so true. Perfection is something that we all strive for and can never achieve. We are all flawed in some way, but that isn't what you look at. You look for the good in someone and concentrate on that. And I don't think I have a direct quote on that, but it really takes a humble spirit to be able to look at someone and just pick out the good parts. So you can and you can do that. You can ignore what isn't working, and you can concentrate on the positive. There's something good in everyone, and that's what you do. You ignore what isn't meeting with your approval and concentrate on the good. So number 3 is to thine own self be true. And Gandhi's quote is, "Happiness is when what you think and what you say and what you do are all in harmony." So if most people, if we could all be happy today, the world would be a better place. And we all know that. We know because that frequency transcends the entire world, and it would make everything a whole lot better. So to be true to yourself and just let all of that flow out. You know, that song, but the happy song with Farrell, whatever his name is just a great indication, and it just makes you happy. So let's strive for that. Number 4 is understand you are in control of your own life. And we are. And a lot of times we don't realize that we are always that choice. We are a choice for our attitude. We are a choice of what we want to do. We are a choice at just about everything. Yes, some things happen, but we are a choice at how we can look at them and how we can perceive them and how we can look for the silver lining and go on and utilize that as a stepping stone into something greater. Gandhi said, "Nobody can hurt me without my permission." Another very, very profound thing, because you are responsible for your choices. So choose life, choose happiness, Choose to be a force in the world, a good force in the world. Number 5, you must change yourself to change the world. And the world is not perfect, and we know this. And don't we wish it were? But that is not so, and it's probably not gonna happen. So sitting at home and hoping that things are going to get better is not going to do the trick. It's action that does the trick. And his actual quote on this is really, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. And that is exactly it. When we take action to be the change that we want to see, that's what does it. It's the action, because that's what starts things going. And then once you have taken an inspired action, other people will get on the bandwagon. That's just how it works, isn't it? Yes. So accept people for who they are, and not excuse me. There are great ways to, I don't know what that says. It's a little dark in here, I apologize. Number 6, ideas need action to give them meaning. And again, that is exactly what it takes action to put them into practice. So if you just sit and think about them, yes, you can put them in your vision, and eventually the frequency will coincide. But you need action to make them a possibility. And Gandhi's saying on this was, an ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. Wow, another great quote. So dialogue is part of certainly getting things started. You need that, but it's the action. And getting people involved in that action, that inspired action, that's going to take it into something even more positive. Number 7, understand that we must live in the present. You can think about the future, certainly, and you can plan for the future, because that is necessary, but it never comes. Tomorrow it's always tomorrow. The only thing that is here and now, the present. And it doesn't pay to go back into the past and dwell on the past. If we want to learn from the past, we can do that, of course. But it is the present time where the action is. I don't know that there's a direct quote from him on that. The present moment is really where we have control, and that's where we can certainly plan again for the future, but it is out there, and the present is where the action is. Number 8. Possess the spirit to endure. Yes, when we are willing to go through the tough times and endure and see the positive outcome on that again gives us real purpose and real continuation with our life. Gandhi said, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. So to endure through everything and keep that mindset, keep that vision, keep those actions going that are inspired actions. That is what it takes. So yes, the person with the vision gets their desire, so keep that vision going. Number 9, see the good in your fellow men. And again, no one is without faults. But to see the good part of them is really what is the way to run your life. By helping other people through the tough times, just if you've been through something and you know how to help them, go do it. Go do it. Give them a helping hand when you see someone struggling. You know, Gandhi said, I look only to the good position of man from being, because I know I'm not faultless myself, and I won't presume to probe into their faults of others. So he's only looking at the good part instead of probing into the bad part. And again, don't judge people for what they aren't, but look at them for what they can do and what they are. And that is the positive side. Again, this man always comes from the heart and the mind and the soul and the positive part of that. And number 10 is continually evolve and grow. And that's what life is all about. If we aren't growing, we're dying. You've heard that before. And that is really, really what is being said here. So life is a series of wanting to improve ourselves, or we are not growing. But that is what it is all about. Continue to grow. Constant development is what he was looking for, and is the law of life. And to measure yourself in the way that you are growing, but in the same way to turn around and help people. Because with growth then comes even more persistence to be even better. So the main thing is continue to be willing to learn and to change things for the positive. So be the change you wish to see in the world. These are 10 really, really good things. And sorry I messed some of them up because it was so dark in here. But hopefully you got something out of it. Gandhi, again, was just such a magnificent man and really taught lessons to the entire world. Take good care. Make it a great day. God bless.